Before this corona pandemic, how many online meetings did you have with your Arab client or Arab counterpart? My guess is very few, if any at all. Hello, my name is Rana Nejem and I'm author of When in the Arab World, an insider's guide to living and working with Arab culture. Now, one of the major differences between different cultures is the preferred style of communication. And if you recall, the Arab culture is honor-based, which means the main motivator of my behavior is to safeguard my honor and to avoid shame. And so the natural, the logical, preferred style of communication in any honor-based culture would naturally be the indirect style, which can cause a lot of tension and misunderstandings when you're communicating with somebody from the very direct style of communication, such as in Western Europe or in Northern America, where everything is about very direct, very linear. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Here in this part of the world, it gets a bit more complicated and it's far more indirect, because while I'm trying to get that message across, I've got a lot of other things that I'm juggling on my mind. I want to safeguard my face. I want to safeguard my honor. I want to safeguard your face and your honor as well. If you're a foreigner, I don't want to upset you. If you're my boss, I definitely don't want to upset you. So there are a lot of different things that I'm juggling at the same time as when I'm trying to get the message across. One other thing that's very important to the style of communication in this part of the world is that we prefer the face-to-face. Why? Because it's the way we build trust, and it's the way that we build the relationship. And relationships here is everything. Business is built on relationships. It's said that two American business people can get off separate planes and meet in a hotel, in a lobby, in the airport lobby. And if they have the right product and if they have the right business plan, they can create a business and it would succeed. But that can never happen here in this part of the world. It's all about building that relationship and investing in that relationship. Now, prior to this corona pandemic, we would do this face-to-face with several meetings of just chit-chatting about a lot of things that probably have nothing to do with the business at hand, over cups of coffee, over mint tea. And with that time, I need to look in your eyes, I need to see your body language, and I need to decide whether I can trust you and I can build that relationship and do business with you. Now that we've moved to everything online, it's quite a challenge for us. It's going against our natural grain, and it is forcing us into a space that in general we're not very accustomed to, and in general not very comfortable to. Now, of course, you deal with people, not cultures, and every individual is very different. And of course, you will find, especially the younger generation, who are much more comfortable and much more used to communicating online. But still, my advice to you is be patient. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't take things for granted based on your own worldview. Take time to invest in the relationship, even if you're communicating online. Take time to chit-chat a little bit, to ask about the person. Be more conscious and aware of the body language and of the facial expressions, and be very aware of the saving face concept. Don't put the person on the spot for an immediate reply or an immediate decision. Make sure you give that person some space to consult with the rest of their team. What do you think? Are we going to go back to the face-to-face communications, or are we going to be forced, especially in this part of the world, to really get used to doing all our business online? Share your thoughts with me. Thank you for listening. Salam.